1990 F-150 short bed, regular cab, stock height, came out of Tennessee. I named it Little Mac, and it has the 5-liter motor, but it wasn't running so hot.
All right, so how does this run? I'll let you hear it. It's pretty rough, ain't gonna lie. Oof. All right, so that's what we've got to start with. We've got our work cut out for us. Took the gas tank out, had to remove the passenger tailpipe. It was kind of blocking it from falling out. Here's the new tank.
And as it always goes, it seems like the project snowballs. So you take the tank out, you go ahead and put a fuel pump in, putting some adhesive rubber where the straps that hold the fuel tank on go, so it'll reduce the likelihood of any kind of a rattle. And since I was working by myself, just kind of lowered the lift onto the tank and put it up. So after Eli welded the tailpipe back on, decided to start degreasing the engine compartment and getting that a little bit more workable so we could bring it inside to start disassembling it. So one of Eli's buddies, Jackson, came over and helped me and Eli take her apart.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there she is. Here, hold on. Whoa, whoa now. Thanks, buddy. I think there's a little more than that. Dude, it's like Cobra.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, look at all that gunk in there, dude. What even is that?
Let's look and see what we've... Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's like a turd.
Look at all that junk. I can't imagine why that's not running normal.
Oh, it's swamp.
Look at the...
You need to keep this stud right here.
What is that back there?
Oh.
Can you grab that?
Here, yeah.
I showed that
Like
one.
that.
What is
Dude.
that?
Eli, you got like a little trash bag or something?
We need a shop vac, so because what we don't want it to do is go down those little holes right there.
Yeah, I got you.
Go ahead and pass them that.
So the plan is we're going to strip all of the original electronic fuel injection parts, getting rid of the smog stuff, EGR stuff. We're replacing the steel heads, throwing away obviously all the intake. And we're going to put a carbureted system on there with aluminum heads. We'll do roller rocker arms. We'll put long tube headers on there and get the exhaust in good shape.
There you go. You're clear. You're fine. You're fine.
Where do you want me to put it?
Anywhere. On the floor is fine.
Once Eli and Jackson got the heads off, it revealed the main problem right there, and that is a blown head gasket between cylinders 5 and 6.
Man,
So
that
they
is
were
such
showing
good news.
very low pressure. They just kept swapping air back and forth.
This thing's gonna run now.
Another look at the blown head gasket clearly shows the issue, and just a really dirty motor inside. You can see the top of the head there. Valves are nasty. Then we had a big old pile of leftover parts. All that stuff we gave away to a guy for free on Marketplace, so I was glad to get rid of it. We took the truck back outside so that we could crank up the pressure washer and give it one last good cleaning.
What's going on, buddy? How you feeling?
A lot better.
Good.
She's running, huh?
No. She don't have heads.
Back inside the shop, got it back up on the lift. Victor came over to help.
All right, well, Victor's fishing that out.
He's getting closer. He might get it. He might get it.
While we're looking at the front end, you can see the beams have been replaced on the front. And this is after we had it lowered. I don't have any video of it, of lowering the front and back.
This side. Fish.
Speaking of fish, a lot of water in that pipe.
I can swim in that. I told you, Eli.
I wonder what the viscosity of that is. See when it starts actually turning to oil. It's still not oil yet. There's the oil.
Which way?
Nope, they're the same either end.
Oh. Right here? Is that right? That's right, isn't it? Yes? You short?
Yeah. Just stick out. It's just right there. Yep.
Oh.
You just kind of rub them in there and they're like the puzzle sticks. That can be nothing quick.
You see how it hits the lifter there?
Yep.
Oils the lip.
Actually, the lifter oils that.
Yeah. Eli. Wait, can you push me any farther? Oh! Oh, hey now.
Your foot plunge.
You're a rock star. We're getting them in. Oh my gosh, this is like a dream right now.
All right, next thing is rockers. So I can put them together and you guys just need to go online and check torque.
So the mad scientist put the rocker arms on and adjusted each one of the valves. He would turn the crank a quarter turn and readjust all of the valves until he had the lash set to 0. And of course, John came over to help us weld up the exhaust. John and I wasn't able to finish up the exhaust. We had where the headers there have to go over the transmission mount. We had to go over and have a couple pieces of pipe bent. So I ran over to a nearby muffler shop and had that done.
Something you talked about JFK?
Yep.
Believe it or not, these
I'll
video
give her a
clips
play
are in
for it.
chronological order. We just had to keep flipping back and forth to different parts of the project. Eli gave the lash one more check
I don't even know who they are.
before Jackson set the preload on the valve springs themselves.
You don't think so? Is it spinning? That's spinning. And it shouldn't be spinning.
It should be spinning. Okay, and then do the next one. Do the same one. Have you done two? Stop. Don't do anything
I've
else.
only done this one.
You've done that twice? So you've done a half total?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and put your wrench on it, and then if Eli can pass you the Allen wrench that's over there in that battery box, you need to set your poly lock on it. That needs to be nice and snug. Otherwise, there you go.
Okay. Am I just twisting this guy in
You're
there, or-
screwing down. You're screwing the Allen wrench down, but you're loosening it up right now. Unfortunately, you gotta go the other way. There you go.
How far am I going? All the
You're
all
locking down that nut, so you got to get it till it's tight.
Oh.
When you start actually really turning that Allen wrench, you just don't want to. You don't want that nut to get to move that wrench.
Well, there it goes. She's gone. Can I get one that like isn't a round head? Do you have one that's not a round head? That won't fit down in there. Right there. See, it's how it's a round head.
Just use the other end, brother.
I don't know that it'll fit in there.
I haven't actually said it.
I would go grab one.
Go grab one. Yeah. What size is that? It's marked on the handle there. 5.
Yeah, 5.
5 millimeter.
How snug do all those inside of there need to be? Just snug.
What's that?
How snug do all these guys in there need to be? Just snug or
They need to be tight.
tight? Okay.
Hand tight, but tight.
Okay. So don't like.
Once Jackson finished setting the preload on the valves, I went ahead and pre-oiled all of the valve train. Had some oil that had some zinc in there just to help break in the new components. And you can see where the oil is dripping down into that little hole. And that hole goes down to the top of the valve and lubricates the valve shaft and those springs. And then where the distributor goes, I took and made a little rod to spin the oil pump. And the oil pump put oil up the push rods, and you can see it dripping down. Next, it was time to set up the carburetor on the intake manifold. So set the manifold on my toolbox and went to work trying to figure out the linkage before I put it in place. Back at the motor, I'm just putting on the valve cover gaskets and making sure those are going to fit. John came back over to the shop to help finish up the exhaust, where we had to clear the transmission mount.
Perfect.
John's drilling out for an O2 sensor on each exhaust pipe in case I go back to a modern EFI at some point. Changing gears, it's time to do a little bit of the cosmetics of the truck. So with an ultrafine Scotch Brite, I started scrubbing down all of the old paint, oxidized old paint and dirt and anything else that was on there, just to clean up the surface good. After Scotch Briting, took another clean rag and clean water just to clean all of the residue off. And then it was time to tape up the letters. I was going to repaint the letters. My plan is to clear coat the entire truck once I finish the mechanical work in the interior. So I thought I was going to paint this, spray paint it, but I noticed that this orange was kind of soft, and I got the idea maybe I can just take some lacquer thinner, and man, that lacquer thinner took it off all the way down to the original. So I am thrilled with that. So now my plan, I'm just going to pull all this tape and lacquer thinner all of this orange Tennessee paint. Just put it on there and let it get soft.
already starting to turn on. But there appears to be 2 layers. Kind of an orange top coat, and then I think at one point somebody thought it would be nice to go black. So it started out red. Somebody painted it black.
Start over.
So my favorite about this one's really rough, but I love it. That fits what I'm wanting to do. You can see somebody tried to scrape off the original red and scratches there, but it's perfect.
Well, my mama met my daddy down in Alabama. They tied the knot, so here I am. Born on the bayou on the Texas line. Loved in Louisiana, raised on jambalaya. Now before I could walk, I had a guitar in my hand. By the time I could talk, I had my own band. I went on the road when I was 8 years old. When I turned 15, I was stealing the show. Money to burn and the girls are pretty. Didn't take me long to learn that I was born to boogie. When I was 18, I went to Hollywood. I met Elvis and Marilyn and Johnny B. Good. Got my guitar painted and some California sun. A red Cadillac, having too much fun. Now we were playing them halls and jamming them, and we moved it on over to MGM. They said, this is the boy we've been telling you about. He lit a cigar and he stuck his hand out. He said, son, have we got a deal for you? I'm gonna make you a star, give you 50,000 too. I told him my mama didn't raise no fool. I'll take your money, I'll make you movies. I can tell you right now, I was born to boogie. I drank a whiskey by the gallon and I never back down, and I love a good challenge. What I do now is what I did then. I like to get down with all my rowdy friends. Now I can be sweet and I can be mean. I still got my hat and I still wear my jeans. My shades are chrome, my guitar's steel. If you think I won't, then believe me I will. Get down on you, baby, 'cause